Hello, Space Cowboys, and welcome to another episode of First and Last.
See the Cowboy Bebop thing?
Yes, I did. Because today, I guess I'm with Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, and I'm Josh. And I sound funny because I'm kind of sick. But yeah, I said hello, Space Cowboys.
We'll clean it up in post.
Because today we're doing a show that boldly goes where no one's gone before.
That's not this show.
I mean, space is the outer reaches. You could.
This
some would
is
say
not
maybe
Star
it's a
Trek.
Twilight Zone.
It's neither Star Trek nor Twilight Zone.
Today we're gonna watch Lost in Space.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this show.
There's a movie. I feel like Josh doesn't.
Is there a movie about, like, they
There
made it like a
is.
remake, right?
Yeah.
There was like a 2000 movie. I don't know.
Was Tim Allen in that one?
98.
No, that was like
That was
Space
Galaxy
Odyssey.
Quest.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
Which was also
Jimmy's
awesome.
Jimmy's been talking about Galaxy Quest for like a couple weeks.
Ever since we did Home Improvement.
Uh-uh.
Was there another Tim Allen show we did? We didn't.
No, we just kept talking about
We just-
Tim Allen shows.
Oh.
The one with the reindeer on it.
So Lost in Space is the one with the robot and the Danger Will Robinson.
Well, that's the robot.
What,
His name is Robot B9.
yeah.
First prediction, Will Robinson turns out to be a robot.
That's
Oh, like Will Robinson himself.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
So normally when we start, we pull up the first episode on whatever we're gonna watch it on, and I messed up a little bit. I just kind of read the first half sentence of the season 1, episode 2, and it just says,
mistake.
"In the faraway future of 1997."
Oh, man. That was 20 years ago.
And that was 20 years ago for us.
So the
But it
movie
was-
was made 1 year after this took place in
Oh.
real life. Boom.
So did they just do it in present day?
That'd be kind of a bummer.
It's not futuristic at all. They're just in
Everything's just
space.
normal.
Just like, oh, we still have cars.
This robot still kind of sucks.
This is
It's
crazy.
1998. It's
I don't-
just vacuuming my house.
Oh,
It's a Roomba.
I guess, Joe, how does this podcast work?
We watch the first and last episode of a TV show and talk about it, make some predictions in between. We tell our deepest, darkest secrets. And then at the end, there's a triple threat fight to the death.
Cage match.
And only one person survives and goes on to next week, and there's two new hosts.
Or clones, as we call them.
But everybody gets tacos.
No one goes home hungry. Actually,
That's
no
our
one goes
motto
home.
here.
What's everyone's, how does everyone not want to die? Joe said we talk about our deepest, darkest fears.
How do you not like? What's the
I'm not
worst?
big into
Which is the
drowning.
way you could
If I
figure...
had to pick.
What?
I'm not big into drowning.
Rough.
Just asphyxiation in general.
I heard it's kind of peaceful eventually. Not after
when
you're dead. Like, the immediate gulp is probably terrible, but I think after that, it's kind of like...
Have you only watched the first half of what's that movie?
People drowning? What?
The Prestige.
Ooh.
No, I've seen it all. What was the other magic movie that came out at the same time?
The Illusionist.
Yeah, I don't know the
Illusionist.
difference between those two, but I
Yeah.
know the two separate plots.
One's
'Cause,
a little more
early-
mystical. The Ed Norton one has a little more actual,
more magic.
yeah.
Because Hugh Jackman's wife.
Hughes Jackson.
That's too hard to say. Wolverine's wife dies of drowning, and Alfred from Batman tells him that it's it's really peaceful. It's like going home. And then at the end, he says, "I lied. It's agony."
Haven't you seen? What's the girl Vesper dies at the end of Casino Royale by drowning, and she looks pretty fine. It looks
She
awful.
looks
Actually,
terrible.
it looks terrible.
And then he drags her lifeless body out and gives mouth to mouth to it for an awkward amount of time, and she's definitely dead.
Does he do it for a while, and then they like cut, and then like at the bottom it says like 5 hours later, and he's like still giving mouth to mouth.
He's an international spy. He doesn't understand that that's too long. He's like, it's done.
He's like, damn it, one of these times.
Oh man.
Spoilers for
Most
Battle
of the things
Royale
we just
or
said.
whatever. Not Battle Royale.
James Bond
gonna
is
be
Battle
drowning.
Royale.
Michael Caine is what his name is.
Michael
He's
Caine.
not Alfred.
I don't want to
He is
get burned.
Oh, to death?
Yeah. That sounds
Bullshit.
way worse.
I don't want to get burned. This is
You
just
go
like
out in a literal blaze of glory, though.
I heard someone say something amazing about burning. You know what burning
I
is?
almost said Kesha.
What?
Burning is heat
Wow.
plus time. So if time stands still, you can't get burned.
But how are you going to do that?
That's the problem I have to find out.
You figure that out.
Yeah, also if time stands still, you also can't die. Right?
And I don't
Or
have
do
and I don't have a
anything
fear
else.
of time standing still.
Huh.
Joe?
Worst way to die?
Yeah, man.
You're in an abandoned building by yourself, and you like trip down some stairs, and you can't move.
Oh god, like
And you just starve.
You just starve out after like 52 days.
like you break your legs or something and
Yeah.
you can't you're like 127 hours it but in an abandoned building.
Yeah.
You didn't text anybody and tell them we were going?
Yeah, you're not
what's
even like
going on?
stuck underneath anything. You just can't move, so you're just there.
Just paraplegic.
Yeah.
I mean, both your legs and arms all have to be like you have to be really gone.
Now let's say just your legs are broken.
I crawl out. I pull myself out.
You're in the bottom of a hole that you can't climb out of.
Ooh, well, you don't understand my upper body strength.
Defies gravity. You're just pulling yourself up by the bricks.
All right. I mean, that would the building thing would suck. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, what if it got filled with water or fire?
Fire and then water. So you're like, oh no, I'm burning. This is the worst. And then they pour a bunch of water in there, and you're like, no, now I'm drowning.
Well, at first, right in between those two, you'd be like, oh, thank God.
I'm saved.
And then you'd be like, too much.
But you could probably just stay afloat enough to just rise to the top and then pull yourself out with
You
your
just
upper
play
body.
dead.
Look, if I can't pull myself into the hole, how am I going to stay afloat?
Did you never
My
have to
weak
do
ass
that, like,
arms,
dead
apparently.
man's float in like a swimming lesson?
I feel like I have a punctured lung or something.
I was not good at that.
Your
Sink right to
body's
the
just
bottom.
full of lead. You just sink.
Oh, God. Someone fills your body with lead? That would be a pretty bad way to just die. So what do we know about Lost in Space?
So Lost in Space, what I know, because I looked it up because I really wanted to know if any of these original casts were in the 98 movie. And a few of them are. They don't play themselves or anything, obviously. Many people on the show are probably dead by the time. But shoot, I don't remember who's who. But okay, so Marta Kristen, who is one of the Robinsons, she is a reporter. It lists her as reporter number 1.
Oh,
and
tight.
then Angela Cartwright, who's Penny Robinson, can't remember the other girl's name, is reporter number 2. And then June Lockhart, who's like the mom, I think, in this. She's
Reporter number 3.
She's the principal. And Mark Goddard, who is Major Don West, is the general in the movie. And that's all I know. No one else I don't think was in it.
I don't know how many Robinsons there are.
I'm going to guess 5.
Dad,
Fair
mom,
enough.
3 kids?
That's
sounds
too many.
right.
Or like 2 and a dog?
I think mom, dad, 2 kids, and an uncle.
No, there's definitely 2 sisters and Will Robinson.
Spoiler.
Is that not the
And
dad?
Will was not in. No.
I really don't know.
No. Who's the dad?
Dad Robinson.
Professor John Robinson,
JR. Good old JR.
played by Guy Williams. Man, that's the most just American, like, 60s actor name ever.
Guy Williams plays John Robinson.
It's like John Wayne film featuring Guy. Anyway.
I know nothing about the show other than that it's in space. So in lieu of that, I looked up important dates of the space race.
Okay. I like
So
that.
it aired in 1965. The Sputnik launch was 1957. So they're like deep in the middle of the space race at this point. I think like the last big date just before the show aired was the first like spacewalk. So like someone was able to get out of the ship and kind of walk around and not float off into space. But then like landing on the moon wasn't until 1969.
Right.
Do you think this show was just American propaganda
To be like,
to like
oh,
send,
this is worth it.
We sent it to the Russians, like,
Man, I hope so.
oh man, yeah, we got this Jupiter 2 ship, like, oh man, it's flying everywhere.
What you need to do first is build a robot who'll tell you when there's danger. Focus on that.
Focus on the danger finding robot.
Well, we do know this is deep into the future of 1997, so maybe like it's all just one big nation of Earth at this point.
Like a one world order.
Yeah. Like Star Trek.
Yeah.
So, what's going to happen in the first episode is the family Robinson will be
The Swiss Family.
shot into outer space with like just the Robinsons, and their goal is to meet up with the alien race that talked to Earth. So they're on like some sort of
Like a connection.
like
mission.
not a negotiation, like a first contact mission.
Yeah, okay.
So this is next gen.
And then they meet a different alien, not the ones they were trying to meet.
You're just making this up as
And
you're
then-
saying it.
Wacky stuff.
And shenanigans from there.
I think they go to outer space
Shenanigans.
to try to make first contact. That's my
Ensue. What did you say? This is 65?
65, yeah.
Oh, wow. Star Trek, the original series, aired in September of 66.
Yeah.
Gene Roddenberry stole the idea.
This is some groundbreaking stuff.
So what I think happens is the Robinson family is going for just a weekend trip to another planet because it's super normal that people live on different planets and have spaceships. So they're just going on like a family trip to some resort, and then there's some engine trouble and they end up like spinning out of control and getting lost on another planet. Like it's not like a sci-fi like opening other than it's like in space. It's just like normal family vacation stuff, but they just got like marooned on another planet.
Maybe they go through like a
I like
wormhole,
that.
like
It's just the
Voyager or
Jetsons
something.
gone awry.
Yeah, it's whatchamacallit? National Lampoon's Vacation, except
In space.
like they're just trying to get to
What's
Wacky World.
Is Chevy still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we make that happen?
Can we get him on the pod?
National,
Is that what you're saying?
National
Yeah,
Lampoon
Chevy
Space.
on the pod.
Well, I feel like I wasn't that nice to him in the community pod.
he's not gonna listen to
No, you're
that
right.
episode.
He doesn't know how podcasts work.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if Chevy Chase has no idea how a podcast
I
works.
wouldn't be surprised if Chevy Chase had a podcast.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chevy Chase doesn't technically know how movies work. He just knew someone paid him to stand around, like, you know.
And read things.
What?
Googling-
Read that card again? I already read that card.
I'm googling Chevy Chase podcast, hoping for the best.
Fair enough.
It's the Chevy Chase podcast.
Jimmy, do you know a lot other things about this show? Do you know like the plot?
Yeah, I do know probably more than.
Okay.
Uh,
So don't tell us which one
Yeah.
of me or Joe's right then. No,
yeah,
don't.
one of you is
Well,
for sure
like,
right.
Wink at
and
me
I
if I'm
won't.
right, though. The listeners will have no idea.
Yeah,
You're both super close.
that's what I thought. I figured it was somewhere in between what we said.
I figured you were totally wrong.
Oh man.
Hurtful, but that's fine. Well, I mean, all right. Let's just get to it. Let's just jump into this Episode
Let's
1.
do it. How long are these?
52
Oh,
minutes.
wow.
52 minutes.
I forget that about like old shows is that like an hour-long show is basically an actual hour back then.
Yeah. We'll see you guys after 52 minutes of dead air while we watch this first episode. Live long and prosper, first and last fans. We're back with episode 1 of Lost in Space in our belly.
How dare you?
Also tacos.
And tacos. We ate the tacos as well. Well, before we get into it, I'll read the episode description. So technically, just also we watched the original unaired pilot called No Place to Hide, which is fun.
Which, according to Hulu, definitely has an air date of September 8th, 1965.
This is potentially the first time we ever fucked up big. Because I'm going to read the episode we just watched, which is called No Place to Hide, and this is the little snit bit. In the year 1997, the Robinson family leaves Earth in the Gemini 12 and sets out on a journey to be the first humans to colonize Alpha Centauri. Disaster strikes when their ship encounters a meteor storm, veers off course, and crash lands on an alien planet. By December 2001, after a delayed revival from suspended animation, the family has settled in an over 6-month period and made the planet their home. But a severe severe winter is coming, and they must journey south. Traveling in their all-terrain chariot, which is in quotations, the family encounters fearsome Cyclops monsters, survives the stormy sea, and explores the cave of an ancient civilization. Eventually, they find a tropical region and set up camp. But unbeknownst to them, they are being observed by a pair of humanoid aliens. So that's what happened in this episode that we watched.
Right.
The things that seem to maybe differ but probably matter for us are in the original, the aired pilot, season 1, episode 1, called The Reluctant Stowaway.
Which on Hulu it's listed as season 1, episode 2.
Which is interesting.
Right.
So it's like
with an air date a week after.
Yeah. So when you own the DVD of Arrested Development, there's a pilot on the DVD, and then there's the actual TV pilot. They're not necessarily that different, but they have like different jokes in them slightly.
Yeah. Okay.
So and then if you watch Netflix, the unaired pilot's not on; it's only on the DVD, which is fun. But so we missed some things. Is still 1997. They leave Earth, but however, they're not in the Gemini 12 anymore. They're in the Jupiter 2.
Oh, crucial.
They're still trying to colonize Alpha Centauri, but Dr. Zachary Smith, working as a saboteur for a foreign government, rigs the environmental control robot to destroy the ship's control systems within hours after taking off. Events lead to Smith being trapped aboard the doomed ship, which encounters a meteor storm, which happened, veers off course. Soon the robot becomes active and does further damage before it can be stopped. Later, Professor John Robinson tries to fix the ship's sensors systems, but must go outside the craft to perform the repairs. He becomes untethered, and his wife Maureen goes out to help him. This episode is the first regular pilot of the series. It was nominated in 1966, but did not win an Emmy.
Okay.
And note, for the one we just watched, the characters of Dr. Zachary Smith and the robot were not in the original pilot. Much of the footage from this episode was reused in the first 5 official series episodes.
That makes sense.
So that's the big thing, is there's this saboteur on the trip, and a robot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So does that mean that the other Dr. West doesn't exist?
No, West.
You mean
exists.
The guy that's like hanging out with his daughter?
Yeah, the love interest of the daughter.
Major Don West is in
both.
The whole is in both. Yeah.
Okay, so there's just this extra dude who was trying to fuck up their mission, but probably is chill with them now because he's just trying to survive.
You tell me what your prediction is.
Predict
Joe?
A thing for like an episode we didn't even watch.
I mean,
so he
in the end, it
he's
doesn't
like a
change
stowaway.
anything.
Yeah. There's a robot. That's big,
Yeah.
right? Danger.
Yep.
Danger, Josh Marshall. So, how was the show?
I thought it was interesting. I liked it. It was a good, interesting
great
pilot. Shows from 1965 are a little slower than shows in 2017.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, that guy was the...
So you can work in Mystery Science Theater jokes in between stuff.
The
There's
daughter,
time for
the
it.
daughter's scientist secret boyfriend was hanging off the ship in the middle of the sea for like 10 minutes.
For way too long.
A couple things to note that I kind of figured out. So back then, lights equals technology.
Yeah, a lot of lights and switches.
The more flashing lights are, means the more technologically advanced the item is, which is fun.
Yeah.
And then this episode that we watched, No Place to Hide, it was just a showcase of almost every type of weather possible
Okay.
and every type of transportation possible. They had a spaceship, a jetpack,
a chariot.
it was just like
Also animals in hats and costumes.
The girl rode a giant turtle.
Yeah, the turtle like took her away, like wanted to run away or something.
Their
that happened
chariot
for about 2 seconds, and I was writing something. I looked up, and she was already not on the turtle. I didn't see the turtle at all.
They just left the turtle.
They got on a jetpack. Seems very dangerous.
I mean, yeah. So they crash land on the planet. It's starting to get cold. They run into a giant. The dad and the doctor guy, other doctor, run into a giant. The Will Robinson shoots it to
Cyclops
death.
giant.
Yeah, Will is supposed to stay home and protect the family because he's, a man.
He's like
And by
11.
man, I mean an 8-year-old boy. And then he runs off. He takes a gun and runs off to like go save them, and just like shoots this giant Cyclops in the chest, and it worked.
It worked perfectly.
It worked.
One shot killed like this 150-foot monster.
He probably just like gave him some heartburn, and he just kind of went down. He's like, dang it! I'm not messing with that kid again. I don't have Tums up here. What planet is this?
Alpha Centauri?
No,
they were going to Alpha
They're
Centauri.
trying to go there. Unnamed.
Trying to colonate
at one point,
Alpha Centauri.
the daughter, the youngest daughter to Will, was like, "Are you sure? Like, so you were like not on Mars?" And it was like, in the spaceship I think that you took, it would take you like 15 minutes to get to Mars.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and they estimate they were gone 3 years.
they were gone for like 3.5 years before they like woke up, and
Yeah.
then they had been on the planet for 6 months.
Yeah. So Will's just like, shut up, woman.
He did make that joke about how women always get lost.
Which is a pretty, like, righteous, like, burn for, like, when you and your family are already lost in space. Because, like, what's her name?
Penny.
Penny? Yeah, Penny goes off to explore more of this, like, temple castle thing that they end up in.
Yeah.
Well, she was looking
King
for Debbie.
Tut's tomb that they accidentally.
She's looking for
wandered in.
Debbie.
She's looking for Debbie, which is a chimp with, like, fake alien ears.
Yeah, it's a little chimpanzee with a hat on.
Yeah,
that's
that
supposed to
they've
be like a different alien.
domesticated. So Penny's off looking for the monkey, and then Will's chasing after her, and he's like, "You women always get lost." And I just wanted to punch him in the face.
It's true though. You know that like appeased like all working class dads that were like, "I guess I'll check this out," and they were like,
Yeah.
Sipping
So
their
in
beers.
97, everyone's still just like Mad Men.
yeah, exactly.
Well, they made a point in the intro to this show about how this family is like super prepared to go to space. Like they're like doctors, and like what's the wife's name?
Maureen.
Maureen
She's
is
the space medical.
yeah.
I wrote
She's
it
a
down.
doctor of space medicine.
What does
Space
that
medicine.
even mean?
Can't be
Like to me,
can't be
I
any
think
different.
she's like a medical doctor, but then B has some like aeronautical engineering background too. Like she knows how to space medicine people,
Sure, she knows how to medicine in space.
and you know,
Which
and you
is
know
different.
what they have the space doctor doing on the planet. She's fucking
Laundry.
doing laundry. She's in charge of space laundry. Like, even Will's, like, fucking around with electronics, like, making sparks happen on the spaceship. Like, you know, he's just, like... They're all, like, brilliant children in a brilliant family, so, you know, he's fucking around. But, like, isn't, like, the daughter, like, cooking outside or something, and, like, the mom's just doing space laundry?
Well, like, the littlest daughter is, like, definitely, like, hanging out with all these, like, animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so she's, like, hanging out with space animals. The boys, like, inventing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The middle daughter's, I think her job is just to fall in love with that other guy. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't really do
Judy.
anything.
She's a sex object.
The eldest
Dr.
daughter.
West.
She's a sex object. And then the mom is a space doctor who just does laundry.
Yeah, and there's even the part where they're in the sea and there's a storm going on, and like the women are just freaking out, and then the men are trying to figure something out, and they send Dr. West outside to go do something. I don't even remember what he's doing outside the ship.
He's like
Fixing
turning
the
the power
solar
back
battery.
Oh yeah, he's fixing the
With
solar
the solar
battery
wrench.
with solar wrench. Space doctor. And then like instead of being like instead of giving Judy or Maureen a job, they're like, Will, help me with my tools. Like at this point, like still the 8-year-old boy is like the one you want helping you.
It's like they're impressively space sexist.
And
Man,
yeah.
it's 1997. What are you gonna say? It's 2001.
It is. That brings something up. Why is it 1997?
Because that was 22 years in the future
Yeah,
from
but-
when that show was on.
32.
32.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit,
I can't
32.
even do space math.
Why? But why? Why not like?
Why not at least
Why-
the year 2000?
Why
Well,
not?
they went to the year 2000.
95.
Oh, just 30 years.
Yeah. So then when they're like coming to, they think it's 2001 based on something in their
You know,
ship or
a
something.
space odyssey.
It's
Their
their
clock.
their clock in the ship said 3 years.
Which I did some reading when I was because I was trying to. I remembered this Dr. Smith guy, and I was like, where the hell is he in this? So I saw his picture in the second one, and I looked at it.
He's in the real pilot.
And
of
I realized
this
that the
TV show.
first few episodes of like the actual aired show, I'm pretty sure they're just like on the ship. Like it's 1997. Like they're not asleep at all. So like then I was thinking like, do they like go back and like explain some stuff or like what? But no, it's just that none of that stuff happened. And
Actually, this might explain why when you were looking something up, you thought we were watching the wrong episode. In a way we were, but in
Yeah.
a way we're not. We're just like life hacking, Lost in Space.
there's like I think
But,
it's number 5.
Yeah, so you were saying that there's an episode that has like the description of that episode was like just exactly what we were watching, which was they're on a planet full of cyclopses and they have to go south so they don't freeze. Mm-hmm. So that like happened in this episode, but I think you said episode 5 it really happens.
I think it's like 4 or 5, and it's called like something about giants is in the title, and the whole description is that they have to go south because
there were
it's getting
giants
cold.
in Earth.
That's it. There were giants in the Earth. So what does that mean? I guess Earth is just dirt.
Yeah,
But,
maybe they're just underground.
So I
they're
think-
definitely crash landed on a planet by then.
So in a way, we like watched the first like in the Hungry Sea, a quick escape from an ancient city. The Robinsons must flee the heart of an unknown planet. So
the heat.
whatever.
So in
but
episode 5, they were fleeing the cold. Episode 6, they were fleeing the heat.
So we watched like a
Good
combination of like the first like 6 episodes, really.
Yeah,
is
we got a good scoop.
But also their ship's named the Jupiter 2 and not the Gemini 12.
Yeah.
That's crucial.
It's
Probably.
a weird change
And
that
they
they
have a
decided to do.
stowaway evil character. They have an antagonist and a robot.
Yep.
Don't forget the robot. Beep a beep burp.
Alpha 5.
Oh no! Zoink, Zordon!
Maybe in the final episode of this episode, this TV show, we'll find out what happened to the command center.
Oh, man.
I like it. Not the show. Just that idea.
like the show?
No, this shit's terrible.
Is there any...
But maybe once it gets into color in season 3, I'll be more into it. We'll
Well, it's
see.
in color in season 2 as well.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah. I don't think we talked about that. The first whole season's shot in black and white, and season 2 and 3 was actually shot in color.
Mm-hmm.
When the technology
Once the technology finally existed.
became
I don't know when color
cheaper,
became like a
maybe.
regular thing. Apparently in 1966.
Yeah, there you go.
Color was expensive, yo.
Technicolor.
Predictions?
I have for like the plot in the last episode that Dad John Robinson is missing and they're trying to find him.
Okay.
Nice.
He's gone missing and the family's trying to find him. Probably led by Will at that point, I guess. I don't know.
I don't have any trust that a show from the 60s will like be edgy at all.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like say like a family member would be dead or gone,
Yeah,
you know?
no.
But like I can't believe that would ever happen.
Yeah, I didn't write it down as a prediction, but I thought that the entire family that we're as introduced to them in this first episode would be intact. Like we're not going to lose Dr. West or anything. They're all just still there.
Yeah, I fully believe that as well.
Early in the episode, I had written a prediction that there, maybe because I'm watching Lost, I said that there are others on the planet. But then that was revealed at the end of this episode. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we would have. Good thing we found that out because we're not going to be on the same planet at the.
maybe, who knows?
They're lost in space, not lost on a planet.
I mean,
Yeah, but
planets in
if they
space.
go to where the giants are, you know, if we're... no one would know that it's
Okay. Well,
for continuity.
Prediction number 2, they're on a planet. I'm going to predict they're not on a spaceship, they're on a planet.
Okay.
So I converted that others prediction into they have a piccolo, which if you're new to First and Last, a piccolo is a
Why strong black man?
well, he's like one of them, part of some like alien species, but now he's like our buddy. It happened in
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, but also happened in The Strain and Stargate SG-1.
Oh yeah, yep. They had a Tiuk.
Tiuk.
That was Stargate SG-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like they have one of those in this show where he's an alien, but he's tight with the family.
I like
I
that a
like
lot. That they have a
That's-
piccolo. I like that.
I like my last one was just that there's no chimp, but I mean,
I didn't want to
Debbie,
be.
no, Debbie.
I thought that exact same thing, but I was like, I don't want to predict that Chimp's gonna be dead.
You don't want to be that guy.
I think the chimp maybe he like gets or she gets sent back to Earth.
Who, Debbie?
Yeah, like,
Deb-
she commandeers her own spaceship and like goes back to Earth, and they're like, "Tell our friends we love them."
I was waiting for them to like Mr. Ed the chimp. I know you've been here for 6 months, but I can talk. I didn't tell you. I have 3.
Go for it.
This is. I mean, this first one's based on the unaired pilot, so I don't know if it's going to work out very well. But I decided that the younger daughter is going to be kind of like the animal expert or like vet expert.
Okay.
Like she's going to be the space vet.
You mean the one of them that was interacting with animals the whole time?
Yeah, I think. But I think that
literally
was
the entire show.
I think that's just
Penny
gonna-
is her name.
Yeah, little Penny.
Pennywise.
Little
I predict
Pennywise
she becomes a
Robinson.
clown. Just
Little
kidding.
Pennywise Robinson. And then
Serial
I
killing
think they finish their mission. Like I don't.
Isn't their mission to get to Alpha Centauri?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
And so I think they get like lost or do whatever, and all that bad stuff happens. But I think they finish their mission, and they actually do it instead of like. I mean, as far as what we had seen, they're only 3 years out, and it's supposed to be a 100-year-long trip.
Yeah.
So obviously easier to go back home, but I think they keep going and finish their mission. So
Okay.
the ending is their completion.
Do you think it's like a fully populated planet by the time they get there and stuff? Like, shit's already
There'd
set.
have to be some sort of like time
Everyone
warp.
else on Earth already made it there. They've been lost for years.
They'd have to like be in like a time warp or like freeze and like be frozen for longer.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what the movie in '98 was about.
I think maybe that if I think more likely they would get there and the planet's already populated by a different alien race.
By Piccolos.
Oh.
By the Piccolos. And then my other one was just that they have a badass spaceship. Like it's not like the same one that they had before.
Okay.
That might be hard to figure out because the depiction of the Jupiter 2 is much different than the Gemini 12. Then I might just think they have a really cool spaceship
Yeah.
when it's just technically the one they were,
The one they've
We won't
already
know.
the one they've already had. But
Unless somebody goes back and watches them all.
all right, those are my three.
Okay. I also had the Robinsons make it to Alpha Centauri. Which now that you say it, I'm realizing how ridiculous this whole thing is. Because if their mission is to colonize Alpha Centauri and they brought one other dude that wasn't in their family, what the hell are they doing?
Well, there's several ships going. Theirs is the one that got lost, right?
No, this is the first This is the first ship. They're gonna of many more to come. I think is what they were they said.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah,
for
they
whatever
were
reason, they were only sending this family first.
Okay.
Because they're the... Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think we got their timeline. Like if
Alright,
they were
alright.
we're to shoot them off, and then in a year we'll shoot another family off, and then
Gotcha.
we'll do it like that kind of thing.
In my head,
He did
10,000
say-
families were all going at once.
Yeah, the
Here,
TV
they put them on one
commentator
ship,
guy.
right?
Huh?
They just put them on, build one big ship.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
When we there's a large group of us that need to go somewhere, we don't drive one large car, do we? That's a
Oh,
bus.
you mean the
bus.
bus?
To get on an
You
airplane.
get on an airplane? Yes, Joe, we do actually.
100 other people.
Not me. I never ride the bus.
Joe's too good for the bus.
long silence.
Guess.
I was trying to. I was gonna say something, and then I couldn't make it sound like not race. I don't know. I couldn't. I was gonna say white privilege, and then I was like, but that doesn't make any sense because you're
Doesn't make any
Asian.
sense. Okay, my other
Asian
prediction.
privilege.
Asian.
I'm gonna
privilege.
hold on to Robinson's make it to Alpha Centauri. I think there's a nice ending. Then another one is Donald J. West Jr. I think Judy and Don have already started the colonization.
Is it really Donald J?
Donald J. West Jr.
God
is what I
damn
wrote down. And they're gonna make Alpha Centauri great again.
Oh God.
Then I have
What Roy Moore was gonna be their fucking senator.
He keeps trying to hang out with Penny.
Oh man! Hey,
so
Alabama.
number
Good-
3.
Hey, good job, Alabama. By the way, good
Good
job.
on you.
Yeah, good job.
Last-
Half of
last
Alabama.
Oh, sick burn. Number 3, robot. What's the robot? Did we figure out what the robot's name is?
Yeah, robot.
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 Will's one and only friend, Robot, is in this episode malfunctioning and evil.
Oh no.
Evil robot. Danger, Will Robinson. I'm gonna kill you. And number 4, my prediction, I just wrote dinosaurs.
Nice. That's what I thought we were gonna get in this first episode, but it turned out to be like a webbed giant's foot.
Yeah, I thought dinosaur too when I
Which
saw the
looked
foot.
nothing at all like the thing's feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Nothing made sense.
It was weird. All right, well, ready for another 52 minutes of silence while we watch episode final?
I thought you were asking us that, like
You're gonna watch this episode on mute.
We will
What?
watch it in silence.
We watch it in complete silence, listeners. We put on headphones and listen to it. We don't talk. We don't do anything.
watch on separate laptops.
Separate. Yeah, we have 3 separate screens.
With earbuds.
This is a 4-day process. We record one part, and we go home, watch it, come back.
All of these lines are said separately in studio. In
Oh, yeah,
isolation booths.
We actually refuse to be in the same room together.
Twist.
Josh is a real whiz at editing, so it works out.
This is the magic of what this show really is.
The magic of podcasting.
The magic of podcasting.
Now this is podcasting.
We'll be back after the final episode of Lost in Space.
Oh, Misa stepped in poodoo.
Engage.
Oh no, Annie.
Misa not the shittiest character ever. I wish George Lucas had balls and would have made him evil.
Ugh.
In 1997, TV Guide ranked the episode before this episode number 76 on its 100 greatest episodes of all time.
Ooh, that's fun.
This episode, what we watched, was not rated. And we're back. After watching the finale,
We're back.
ish, of Lost in Space.
Oof.
The note that I wanted to point out to everybody before we start is, while this episode was in production, the cast and crew were informally made to believe the series had been renewed for a fourth season. And indeed, at least one script was written. Some accounts claim as many as 5 scripts. However, less than 2 months later, CBS announced the cancellation of the series.
So they had no idea.
I read somewhere on like the wiki page that they didn't even so much announce it as they just like came out with all the shows that'd be airing next, and Lost in Space was not on it. It just like this was too expensive to keep it going. If
All those lights
all
get...
those lights
all
are
those lights.
expensive.
All of the lights.
Electricity
All of
is
those
expensive,
lights.
man. It's not free. And after you've had actors for 3 seasons, you probably got to pay them a little more in the 4th season.
Maybe in 1968 you gotta pay someone more. I'm not sure, to be honest. Alright, well, the description of this episode that we just watched, listeners, is: a fire breaks out aboard the Jupiter 2 and the Robinsons must land on a nearby planet to make repairs. They momentarily lose contact with the robot, who has taken the space pod to scout ahead. Upon landing, the family discovers the entire planet is a massive junkyard run by a strange metallic junkman, who they refer to as Mr. Junkman the whole episode.
Kooky
who has
German
no
junk
intention
man.
of letting the Robinsons leave. When the ship's food supply becomes contaminated by a rust blight, Dr. Smith bargains with the Junkman for food, offering parts for the robot to replace the Junkman's own degrading circuits. The Junkman eventually sets his sights on Jupiter 2, and after upgrading himself with the robot's parts, he steals the ship with Dr. Smith aboard and leaves the Robinsons behind. Will follows in the space pod, hoping the robot's memory banks, now part of the Junkman, can influence a change of heart. And eventually, the power of love does win.
Oh,
It's
did
the
it?
power of love!
Yeah, Huey Lewis in the news, heavily featured.
It's a freeze frame, and then they cut into the power of love. I just like that description. Reminded me that they referred to the robot as the robot, and the Junkman on the planet as Mr. Junkman. Like, they're not very like
Very creative.
yeah with the names. They're just like, should name this robot. Just call it a fucking robot so people know. What about this Junkman on a planet? Mr. Junkman? Like,
Just fuck
isn't
it.
that straightforward enough?
But why is he so kooky and German if he's an alien robot thing?
That's just his programming.
Yeah, he's got some circuits from some German dishwashers.
They do make great
He's got silly
dishwashers.
German circuitry. It's a crazy
man.
German robot. Yeah, no, they just don't even try with names in this show at all. They don't even try. It's ridiculous.
So is this show like just these like main like 5 or 6 characters the whole time, and then they're just maybe running into like one alien dude every episode?
Yeah, I bet all of these
Interacting
are
with
just
one or
one-off,
two
just
other
silly Billy
people.
episodes.
Yeah, it seems like it mostly centers around the robot and Mr. Dr. Smith and Will.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of the 2 dudes, but like, I mean, this episode had like barely any of the women, so.
It was like
Yeah.
halfway through the episode, and we're like, "Where are all of the women?"
Yeah.
And then they came out, and then we saw the mom for about 2 minutes. And then everyone was outside of the ship, but she wasn't there.
We never saw her again.
No, we never saw her again.
Was doing space laundry.
And also, the dad left on a jetpack and never came
We
back.
never saw him again. And then
Wasn't
the show was
important.
canceled.
He was
Jetpacked off into the sunset, man.
He actually, that was actually working prototype for a jetpack, and he just went, well, if you're canceling my show, I'm gone. And he just
I'm
jetpacked.
taking this jetpack.
He jetpacked off set, never to return.
Ugh.
No one's ever seen Guy Williams ever again. He's never in anything else. He's just jetpack. To this day, there's rumors that he's jetpacking
Speaking of
around
Williams, fun to learn that John Williams did the music for this show post that first pilot.
John
theme.
Guy Williams.
the earth. Are they related?
Jonathan Guy Williams. I don't think so.
Just happenstance?
Yeah.
A crazy random happenstance that they have the last names?
Yeah.
Ooh, fun. Well, I think like the best part about that is essentially all of our predictions are wrong
Oh, man. So wrong.
because the show never ended, and I don't think any
Yeah,
of
it
us
didn't
realized
really
that it
have a
wasn't
Yeah,
going
it
to
was
end.
canceled. It wasn't, yeah,
Yeah,
a finale.
I like that they tricked the people into like thinking there was going to be more show though. That's fun.
Does that mean like Mr. Junkman, like the actor who played Mr. Junkman, is like, I'm gonna have like a fucking like regular TV role on Lost in Space. I am set, and it just gets canceled.
Was he
Mr.
supposed to go with
Junkman?
them at the end?
Yeah, he went with them at the end, right? Because he's got the robot's memories.
I thought I thought they fixed the robot.
Yeah, they
fully.
fixed the robot somehow.
Oh, I thought all the stuff about like teaching Mr. Junkman how to love was like, oh yeah, you can hang out with us now. This little boy is gonna teach you how to love.
What a what a kooky character to have for your
For your penultimate
your next
episode,
yeah. What a kooky guy.
Mr. Junkman.
And he was holding like a giant crowbar, maybe. I don't know
That
if
was an interesting
Yeah,
little weapon.
If you're not playing along and watching with us, Mr. Junkman is a man with a mustache who's somewhat like a deranged Tin Man. Like his face is painted silver, and he's wearing like silver spandexy stuff and like weird shit glued onto it.
He's like a
But he has a mustache.
he's like
got a
a
mustache.
he's
That's
like a
also silver.
kooky late 90s Robin Williams.
Covered in glitter.
But German.
Covered in silver paint and wearing a silver jumpsuit.
I looked at that guy's IMDb a little bit, and he was like in a lot of stuff.
Mr. Junkman?
Mr. Junkman. He was in like Sabrina, which is the Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn
Oh, okay.
classic. He's like a pretty. I mean, he acted a lot. Like he had an actual like,
He just played
career.
Mr. Junkman and
He's in a lot of
everything
like.
he's in.
He had a lot of like one characters in a lot of all of the big classic shows.
Oh.
He was a one and done kind of guy.
He was in a Steve McQueen
Could never
movie.
commit. He had commitment issues. The Junkman.
The Junkman.
But I was wondering if he was going to like hurt anybody because I didn't know what their robot rules are in this show.
He blew up a really crazy robot.
Yeah,
that
he
came at
fucked
him.
up that robot.
Well,
I'm not
robots
sure what that was about. He had a big, scary, like weird metal Asian mask. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what that robot was happening.
Yeah, they just got attacked by a random robot in the middle of the episode, and Mr. Junkman was like, "Kya!" and he threw his like magic crowbar at him, and then it just turned back, and the robot was gone. And then Mr. Smith was like, "What was that?" And he's like, "I evaporated him.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
He's fucking gone. I ruined his life."
Yeah, having is it Dr. Smith? Is he a
He's
space
a
doctor as
of
well?
some kind, yeah.
Doctor of space medicine as well?
I mean, I don't know what type of doctor he is, but
Saboteuring kind.
Yeah, he adding him to the mix really changed the show from the pilot that we saw.
Man, no, yeah. And I was really wrong about him. I thought he was, because he's like this stowaway guy who's trying to saboteur, that he was like, they were mixing in this antagonist. And that's not at all what he was. He's like the comic relief.
Yeah.
Like most of his acting, most of his character was just eye rolling. It was weird.
I think I read that he starts as like a pretty straight antagonist and is like trying to kind of being like the bad guy
Sure.
for a little while, and then they change him into this like kooky, like doesn't like kind of like fuck up.
It's just incompetent.
Yeah, like he like schemes all the time, but he like is kind of incompetent.
Snivelly is the word I'm looking for. It's not necessarily that he's incompetent so much as he's like
whiplash.
he's always just trying to look out for himself, and his selfishness gets him into trouble.
Yeah, he's a little weasel.
Weasley.
He's a Hanna-Barbera villain. So he's not like really evil, but he's like he's dastardly.
Yeah.
He's like the Mojo Jojo of Lost in Space.
So like in this episode, like his whole plot is they're stuck in this planet, but he's gonna trade parts from the robot to Mr. Junkman in order to get food. Like,
Beef stroganoff,
yeah,
specifically.
Mr. Junkman, the first thing that he offers him is beef stroganoff. And like
he knows so much about fucking Earth food.
Yeah,
Mr. Junkman does.
But I kind of when he first said beef stroganoff, I kind of let it slide because I was just like, oh, he's just fucking with him. He doesn't really have food. He's just saying, oh yeah, I got whatever beef stroganoff, wine, whatever. And then the next scene, like he's like having a glass of wine and eating celery.
The whole
and I'm just
family is eating beef stroganoff.
Yeah, it's less believable that he has like fresh vegetables than like maybe frozen beef stroganoff. And I was like, you're eating like a fresh piece of celery.
Yeah, it was a real crisp.
You're
piece
a
of
real
celery.
bad
Had a real
that lives
snap
in it.
to it, which is nice. I like that on a piece of
It's
celery.
good. I've always said I do like a nice glass of red wine with my celery though.
Ooh, yeah,
Just like
sip that down.
Just like Mr. Smith.
Celery is my favorite, like dipping vegetable.
Oh,
if you have
sure.
like a veggie tray, I'm about that celery.
Yeah, well, it's got that convenient like center that holds all kinds of condiments.
Yeah.
Are you into ants on a log?
I'm allergic to peanut butter,
Oh yeah, I forgot your body hates you.
so I've never had it.
Would you put a different type of cream in the middle of
man, you
the
could
celery
put
and maybe
anything
create some
in
sort
there
of
and put
other
some
ant log?
raisins. How do you feel about raisins?
Also into raisins.
All right.
You said that while shaking your head like no. So I got confused.
I'm lying to the listeners.
Also,
Super into raisins.
Also into raisins. I mean,
Well,
So, tell me about love and how it saves you from burning in a fire.
oh my god,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's the best part.
oh man,
We gotta talk about that. Because
what do you even say about that? It
There-
made no sense at all.
There's a point where the robot, which again is his name, that's what he calls himself, when he's calling back to the spaceship, he says, Will, it's me, the robot. So there's a point where the robot doesn't have like his senses or memories anymore, and he's just like, I'm a fucking piece of junk. This is where I belong.
He gets
I'm
depressed.
out. Yeah.
he wasn't wrong.
He's junk. If you're not the robot that we know and love anymore, you're just metal.
He's got like T-Rex arms. He really is useless.
He's bumbling around, yeah. Whatever. So, but then
I assume that he like maybe had like some telescoping like rubber, arms that would like pop out if he needed to.
Like some Inspector
Grab.
Gadget shit going
yeah, I
on.
think they're telescoping
Kinda.
for sure. Yeah. He can grab things.
Okay, but what does he do, Joe?
So after he goes in this depression, he decides he's no longer useful, so he's going to throw himself. Like there's this
He's gonna
conveyor
melt
belt.
himself down.
Yeah, there's this conveyor belt leading into a furnace.
Well, it goes trash compactor, open conveyor belt furnace.
Right.
So he lays down.
He just
On the conveyor belt leading to the furnace to just get burned and melted down because he's just useless junk. So he lies down, is going into the furnace. Will cries and then leaves to like go like get Mr. Junkman to bring the spaceship
and the conveyor
back.
belt is about 4 feet long for viewers who did not watch. It's a short trip.
And he's like, I'm going to go into the space pod, fly into space, talk to Mr. Junkman.
Tuck Junkman back
And
down
get
here
him to
with
come down.
with my love talk.
Yeah, and then come back
Yeah.
down and save you.
And he coerced the Junkman to come down
And
via
that's
the power
exactly
of love.
what
Yeah,
happened.
here's the thing. It worked.
It
totally worked.
Well, he went into the flames, but Robot Junkman, who's now enlightened with love,
Yeah.
is like, I know what happened. Like, he wasn't engulfed by the flames because he was engulfed with love.
Yeah, he was
Which
first
makes
engulfed
no
with
sense.
love before he was engulfed with flames, so he's protected. He had a shell of love around him. The robot did.
Somehow. Even though he didn't even like have his memories anymore because his memory banks are in the junkman.
Jimmy, you're recently married. I assume you're in somewhat of a love shell.
Yeah, I'm flame retardant now.
Let's light you on
Can
fire.
we let you on fire?
Fully flame retardant, possibly bulletproof.
Good
Hasn't
thing
been
I've
proven.
got this gun right now.
Hasn't been proven wrong.
Good thing I've got this fire gun right
Added
now.
a gunshot.
Oh God, he's burning me. He's burning me.
So I got all my predictions wrong.
Yeah, I don't think we even have to go back over our predictions. Just in the sense of like, legitimately, we got them all wrong.
They didn't even have a Piccolo.
No.
I mean, you could.
If
they
Mr.
were getting
Junkman
pretty
joined
close
him.
with Junkman.
Yeah, if Junkman joins them at the
If
end,
season 4, episode 1, Junkman's on.
It's a choose your own adventure there because we don't know.
I said no chimp. There's no chimp. I was right.
Hey,
But there also might not have been a chimp in like the real pilot.
right? Yeah, they never made it back to that planet where they
But-
fought all the fun ostrich and
They made it a point to at least show us all the family members, at least at some point, even though the mom was on camera for about 1 minute.
Yeah.
The
out.
girls took about 25 minutes to get into the episode.
Yeah.
The dad flew away, so he might be gone.
Why did he even get on the jetpack?
I can't remember.
they were looking for what was keeping their ship
Oh,
Oh, okay.
there that they couldn't take off, and they thought it was some like magnet powered by some possible like machine, and so everyone else is like running around trying to look at all the machines and finding it, and he was up in the jetpack trying to see what he could see.
Yeah.
just going
And
for a
then
ride.
and then the robot and Mr. Smith took off in the ship.
Like, as he, like, jetpacked away, he
Not the
probably
robot,
saw
the
it.
Junkman.
He probably saw it take off and was like, oh,
He's like,
I can just jetpack home
well,
again.
now I'm screwed.
Might as well go back to my family. Or maybe he was just trying to find his wife. I was waiting for her to, like, be on the ship and somehow
They're both
she was
just
going to
Yeah,
do it.
around.
yeah, like they just didn't.
But I think they
realize
just
she was
forgot
still
she
on
was
it.
an actress on the TV show for a while.
A couple lines this episode. Yeah, maybe 4.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
What does everyone think about this show?
I think it sucks.
Okay, well,
Here's the thing. Here's the recipe for making this show watchable for me is you give me more robot shenanigans. And maybe there is more robot shenanigans in other episodes of this
Oh,
show
sure.
when he's not like dying. You give me more robot shenanigans and you make the episodes 22 minutes long. And maybe I'm in.
okay, sure.
You give me more robot
Sure.
laying on conveyor belt shenanigans.
So, have you guys watched the original Star Trek, the original series? I know, Joe, you haven't really watched any Star
I mean, I've
Trek.
seen episodes of it. I'm not.
You
like,
haven't watched the whole thing?
No.
Come on, man.
TNG,
You're hurting the point I was about to make.
TNG all the
Is
way,
that
man.
okay? Well, yeah, but before, I mean, if you don't understand where it's coming from,
Oh, I
you
understood
don't,
TNG.
you lose some stuff.
I mean, I've seen Trouble with Tribbles.
Ugh, that's the worst possible. So
That's a Star Trek episode?
I mean, that's kind of fun.
It's a fun episode.
And you also have to know that because they do reference to that in some other Star Trek stuff. But what I was gonna say was like it's kind of a chore to get through those episodes because the same deal. It's 52 minutes long, where even like Next Gen is like hour-long episodes, but then it's like 40 minutes, you know, and it doesn't somehow it doesn't seem that extra 10 minutes. Plus, it's just I don't know,
But it just
slower moving.
Yeah, I mean, it just like this last one, especially, it seemed like it took a long time to get into the plot, and it was just like, I get it. There's a Junkman here keeping you on this planet. Like,
Yeah.
I did like that he just hid behind a pole for like the first 5 minutes. They just kept walking by him, and he just kept hiding. So Jimmy, you love this show then? Is
Okay,
that
well,
it's his
look.
favorite.
So
favorite show we've seen so far?
I like the premise a lot because it's legitimately Swiss Family Robinson in space. It's like explorers and they get torn off course.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I actually read that this show like like maybe even like that pilot that we watched, the fake pilot, might have been called Space Family Robinson. But then there was a comic that like the writer, and it was supposed to be Swiss Family Robinson in space. But there was a comic with the same name and this exact same premise that existed.
Ziggy.
But what happened was they changed the name, obviously, and then like the comic didn't like sue or anything. They just changed the name of the comic to Lost in Space to tag on to the success of the show. And I love that. But I mean, you know, it's just kooky, explorer, fun, and space. What's not to love about that?
I didn't like it.
God damn it.
I think I liked episode 1 where that might have been going.
Fake pilot.
But I think the introduction of Dr. Smith really threw me off.
That was a different element, yeah.
Yeah, not necessary.
And I can handle
think.
a junkman for one episode, but man, if they're only coming up against kooky aliens like every single time, the problem is like it's very obvious that this show and it's probably not obvious then, but it's very obvious now. There are no like consequences in this show.
Yeah.
Like there's just no consequences.
I mean,
like
there
family
might have been more like dire like episodes.
There might be.
I mean, than that. Than
sure.
Junkman.
But
they're
like
flying
even,
around through space, and they're like.
But like even from what we said, from now what I know from the first episode to the last episode, that no one's dead or gone or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I thought the whole time, that they're never going to lose a member
Not
of
a lot
the
of
crew.
development.
They won't even lose the robot. Like, you know.
The robot's trying to kill himself and he can't even.
The robot tried to commit suicide and they wouldn't let a robot do it.
What if one of us would have predicted robot suicide?
I mean, I'm keeping that in my memory. My memory
Like
banks.
A, I think there's a robot. B, I think the robot tries to kill itself.
That's pretty good. So,
All right.
yeah, there's nothing at stake in this show.
Sure.
So I think it's too silly. And, you know, I don't like the more lights equals technology bit. I'm over it.
That's just a era thing, I think.
Right. I mean,
if you watch like the 60s like James Bond movies, it's like the same thing.
Sure. Those are kooky, but they're still like, at least people like die and stuff happens.
Not like
James
main characters.
Yeah. You
I
know,
don't think.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I'm trying to think.
You've seen like all of them.
Yeah.
Does a robot try to commit suicide?
There weren't any robots.
Hmm.
And the only real there's You Only Live Twice, which is the one I'm thinking of, where they like launch a rocket into. They're like trying to launch a rocket into space and like do some shenanigans, and there's like lots of lights and like levers and switches.
Which is what Moonraker actually is in the books.
And then and then the movie Moonraker was like right after Star Wars came out, and they
There's just lasers in space.
just tried to make a hop onto the space
Bond
craze.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a terrible movie. Pretty funny though.
It's good. It's a good book.
It's a great book. Jaws becomes a good guy in that movie, and he's like was he a professional wrestler? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Was he Andre the Giant? That's not
he's-
him.
He was
I
Andre the
think
Giant.
that's
He just
fun.
looked
That's
completely
He was in
different.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. All
Anyway.
right. Well, I think we've conquered this beast.
We did it.
Yeah, Joe.
We did it.
We did it.
Hooray!
Jimmy, where can people find us?
Find us on FNL Podcasts on Twitter and at Gmail, and find us on your favorite podcast thing, and subscribe and what do you
Like
call
and subscribe.
it? Review and give us all the stars.
Yeah, pretend like we're your Uber and Lyft drivers and give us 5 stars.
Yeah, you give us 5 stars, we give you 5 stars.
You give us 5, we give you 5.
Also, tell us what shows you want us to do.
And if you know any shows where robots successfully commit suicide, we really would like to know.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to know that. I'd like to remain
I feel like
blissfully
that's
ignorant.
I feel like that's a thing. Like robot suicide is like, because like a robot, their life isn't as important, so they're just like, I'm gonna fucking die.
Maybe we should watch like Battlestar
Like,
Galactica.
that's
A lot of
too
robots
real.
Like
in
no,
that.
like T2, right? Because he's like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself because I'm just a robot giving a thumbs up.
That's different, though.
Yeah, it's a
Sacrifice is
movie.
different than suicide.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't. Yeah, sacrifice is different. You're right.
For listeners at home, sacrifice is different than suicide.
And if you're listening,
Wow.
If you're caught in a fire, like don't stop, drop, and roll or anything.
Just quickly fall in love.
just
use the
realize
power of
how much
love.
in love you are, and you'll be fine.
The stop, drop, and roll method has been disproven since 1968. It's the power of love that truly heals all burns.
Wow.
Well, see you again, Space
Till
Cowboy.
next time.